You thought it was over, I'm just getting started. Yeah, come on, I'm just getting started. You can knock me down, never knock me out. Came back for
Hi everyone, I'm Jack the Hat. I'm back on the bank at Weybridge Pits. Today I'm fishing bottle pit. It's my first session on here. Today is the first time I've had a look round. It looks a lovely lake, some nice features. Very deep in majority of the lake, but I've had fish all over me. We're having a little shower, little rain shower at the minute. I've been here since about 4:30, 20 to 5, and I still haven't got the rods out yet. I'm taking my time. Preparation is key, but I've really had a good look around today. I've really watched the carp, and I've found some where I'm fishing in this little corner bay area. And out in front of me, and just out in front, diagonal to the left, they've been showing now for, well, 3 hours or more. You know, they've been cruising around. There's been 3 packs of 6 or 7 carp all together, and from where I am at the top of this hill with 2, 4, 6, 8, about 10 steps down to where my rods are, the backs on them look so wide, and they look like proper chunks from up here. So I can't imagine how big they look like up close. So I'm just gonna have a quick puff, a quick fag. Hopefully by then this rain will just lighten off a little bit, just to give me enough time to get my 2 rods out, get a few boilies over the top. One rod is going to be straight out in front of me, less than halfway between me and, if I turn you around, there's reeds in there, less than whereabouts where them ducks are, probably a rod length back. So that's where first rod's going to go. That's basically where a lot of them were cruising around, coming up to the surface, taking stuff off the surface, head and shoulders out of the water. So something's got to be in and around that area for them to keep visiting and going around in circles and coming back to that area earlier. Then diagonally left, about half hour, 40 minutes ago, a chunk just shoo herself 4, 5, I think 6 times in the end, one after the other, and then the rain started. So I believe that's probably pushed them into a bit deeper water at the minute, but I believe they're going to come back. Apparently I'm in a popular swim, from what a couple of members have told me through the chats that I've had this afternoon. Apparently this swim does well all year round, not just in the spring, summer. Apparently it does well pretty, you know. One gentleman I spoke to said he's had a dozen fish out of bottle pit. Well, he said to me, if I don't catch out of there, there's something wrong with me. So fingers crossed. You know, I'm not nothing's definite. You know, I've got to fish to my strengths again today. I've got a naked trod on one rod with Incredible Baits pink sweet cream pop-up, and on my second rod again just so I didn't have to mess around and set up a whole new setup, I've got hinge stiff rig well, Ronnie rig on fluorocarbon hook link, on a fluorocarbon helicopter leader, with the bead about 8 to 9 inches up from the lead. So if there is any low-lying debris weed out there, because that is weedy in places, hopefully this longer hook link is about between 9 and 11, I'd say 9 and 11 inches, that'd be 10 inches. So let's say about 10 inches hook link. A couple of little dollops of bunny rabbit dropping putty down the hook link, and incredible baits, yellow trap pop up plugged in tiger nut and banoffee goo. So that's it for now. It's about, I'm guessing, 6:30. I wanted the rod to be out by 6, but rain stalled it, and I'm just waiting just to see if one more fish show when the rain settles down a bit, and that's my right hand rod's going out in the middle, because that's where, like, this tiger nut trap pop up, that's going out in the middle. That's like where the most fish swam around, most fish are showed. But the naked chod on the pink sweet cream pop up, that's going to be cast at the next show and fish. But I hope, you know, as long as it's in and around really the area the other fish are showed. I'm not really expecting to bite this evening. I'll be lucky if I do, I think. I'm really expecting when the sun come up from the east in the morning, and as it come round the opposite bank early morning, as it get high in the sky and the sun start beating down onto this bank and over to this side of the lake into this corner, from first light this corner is going to get the sun. So I'm going to set my alarm at about 3:30, 4:45. As it get light, I'm just going to sit and watch water. What's good, you know, what I don't like is there's a few, you know, 10 or 12 steps down to my rods, especially now it's slippery and wet. I ain't going to be running down there just in case I end up in the lake. But the bad thing is up and down the steps. The good thing is, because you're quite high up here, you've got a very good view of the I've got a very good view from the whole lake. I can see the whole lake from here, or apart from about 5 or 10% of the lake. I can see basically anything. If anything show, like, I'm noting it, you know, in the carp bank, and remembering it for next time. But between me and my mate Billy, who's fishing the opposite bank at the minute, he's just waiting for the rain to stop, and he's coming round here to join me. They were showing out in front of him all morning until around lunchtime-ish, 1:30, and they didn't start up again until about 5, 5:30. But he caught one, probably a mid 20, nice dark black grey common. So he's happy, but he left that rod out for nearly 24 hours without moving it, which is, you know, which is good angling. So fingers crossed. Yeah, let's see if we hook something. Incredible baits, incredible tackle components, hooks, hook links, putty, you know. Let's hope one of them pink sweet cream pop-ups do the job. It's the first time I'm using pink sweet cream pop-up. I heard a lot of good things about them in the group chat from the other bait members and the other lads, and obviously I've never caught on a nutty bait, and I've never caught on a yellow hook bait, and I'm using a yellow trap pop-up, which is tiger nut base. So fingers crossed. Let's have that smoke, chill out. Hopefully we won't die. If it ain't died down in 10 minutes, I'm just going to get the rods out, feel for a drop. If I have to cast a couple of times to get a decent drop, I will do. I've got my waterproof Dutch Army military official poncho on, and it's the first time I wore it, and that's great. Absolutely, like, it's It's very lightweight, it's very big, it's loose, it's not too baggy. It comes down past your waist. When you're sitting on like a chair or anything, like it covers your legs, it covers the chair. I've got my waterproof trousers on for the first time. You know, there's a lot of firsts today. Happy Jack. Let's go catch a carp. Laters. Hi everyone, I've just caught my first bottle pit carp. It's a lovely old grey scaly mirror, 19 pounds on the scales. Let's get it up to show you. Oh. There we go, 19 pounds, lovely old grey dark scaly mirror. There we go, my first from bottle pit. Third morning, always. Look at that. Hope this is coming alright on the camera, but chuffed to bits, my first from bottle pit. Chuffed to bits. Turn around, have a look at the other side. I'm going to slip my back very quickly because it's very hot this morning. Oh, come on, easy tiger. Oh, there we go. There's the other side. Beautiful. Happy days. My first from bottle pit. Chuffed to bits. Right, I'm gonna get it back. Hi everyone, Jack the Hat again, but without the hat on. I thought I'd talk about the rig that I caught that lovely old grey scaly mirror on this morning. It's a rig that is very common nowadays, but I started using this rig back in 2012-13 when I first started carp fishing. It done me very well then. I don't know why I ever really stopped using it, not a lack of confidence in the rig, but I was just catching on hinge stiff rigs and choddies and stuff like that, and I sort of like just stopped using this, and I was just constantly using pop-ups. Obviously when I was making pop-ups with Nash bait, I was using pop-up rigs, so like bottom bait rigs went out the window. But I'm now using, the spot I'm fishing is a rock hard spot, and I'm going to put one on the deck, so I thought I'd pull this rig out of my bag. 7 to 8 inches of fluorocarbon from Incredible Tackle with one of their size 6 choddy hooks. I use a choddy hook because I think if you look at that, if you pick up the bait, the hook is just dropping aggressively into that bottom lip, like, you know, more so I think than with a wide gape, a long shank or a curved shank hook that most people use. So I use a choddy hook, so the hook, you know, the hook then basically comes out straight, and then you just got that little bend. But when they pick up the bait, that hook is dropping to catch hold every single time. And that's what I caught it on. I don't know if you can see that, one of those fluoro red wafters. Obviously I'm with Incredible Baits, but when I went to place my order for pop-ups and wafters for the Heath bait range, they're out of stock. So I said I'd never make my hook baits again, but I had to. I just, I wanted to fish with the Heath range, which is a krill-based boardie range, but I wanted to add a few special ingredients to it, and so I made some. And this is the little barrel wafters that I come up with. They got lots of specials, lots of special. The only thing they ain't actually got in them is krill, but every other goodness that you could think that would be, to fish over them. But that's what I caught the old scaly mirror on this morning. Nice simple fluorocarbon D-rig, 8 inches long, choddy hook. Boom. That's what's out there on both rods at the minute. One's got a trap wafter on from Incredible Baits, and one's got one of my specials on. Let's see if I can catch another one. The wind, I don't really know what the wind's doing. The wind's been doing hoolies for the last couple of days. It's not really settled, even though the weatherman said it's going to be southwesterlies all week. So don't really know what the wind's doing. Sometimes it's blowing into me, sometimes it's blowing away from me, sometimes flat calm in front of me, sometimes there's a ripple coming into me. Hey, let's just play the game. Let's just fish, see what happens. I've put some more mungo out. I'm fishing over on the left hand rod with this rig. It's crushed crumb Heath boilies, all in basically down to a fine powder. I've got whole, half and crumb boilies, and I've mixed it with GLM liquid, GLM compound and bloodworm juice. Mixed it all up. Loads of Himalayan rock salt, fine chunks and big chunks of Himalayan rock salt, krill powder, GLM powder. Mixed it all up. It's a slop, but it's absolutely smell amazing. As well as the little hard spot I found was probably like just a bit bigger than a dinner plate. So what I've done was, obviously that was amongst all soft stuff in the margin. So to try and make that a bit of a bigger dinner plate, I'll probably put in about 2 kilo of big Himalayan rock salts all around my marker float when it come up. Like 2 kilo of Himalayan rock salt just on its own, as well as all the Himalayan rock salt that's in my mix as well. It's been attracting the wildlife, and obviously it attracted that 19-pound mirror as well. 2 more scoops has gone out over the rig when it's been recast out. So just hooked a duck. You see, even ducks like it. So yeah. So that's it really. Let's try catch another carp. Oh. That was the right hand rod. Trap. See, I'm fishing. See that? It couldn't be a line. I'm fishing slack lines, majorly slack, right to the edge. So unless that was a fish come right into the edge just then, that might have been a pickup. Well, that was a bit of excitement on camera. Right, catch you later. Hi everyone, this is in the van video blog. This is going out to Ridge Monkey. Not impressed. I've got 2 of your power packs, one of the older ones, one of the new camera ones, one big, one medium, and or one medium, one small should I say. And I went fishing Monday morning. It's now Wednesday evening, and both of them have ran out of juice. I'm sitting in my car or in my van, I'm a cheeky fag, with my engine running, trying to put some power back into my power packs. Surely they should not last. Like, all I've been doing is charging my phone and a tablet, and I've only charged them a couple of times each on each power pack, and they're both gone dead. Like, is it the charging cables? Is it, you know, like, come on, look. This is the one I got. 13 AH capacity. That's dead. I've only charged my mobile phone on it a couple of times. Like, what's all that about? Like, and the smaller one that I got, the camera one, the new smart one, I've used it even less. Like, I'm trying to charge it in the car through the lighter. But I can't be doing that all night, so my fishing trip may get cut short because I ain't got no power packs, because I can't keep sitting in the car wasting diesel. Yeah, not happy. This got fish though, not a G-Pad scaly mirror. Happy fucking days. If I get a take of this weather, let's go for a run. Am I fuck getting out in this? Bollocks. Hi everyone, it's Thursday evening. I've just caught my second bottle pit carp. It's a lovely £21 common. Let's get up and show you. Look at that. Look at that. For a chunk. Happy days. £21, fell to a PVA bag full of trap pellets from Incredible Baits, with one of my little Tiger Nut dumbbell wafters tipped with a bit of yellow fake corn, and that's what did the job. Look at it. Beautiful. Little paddle. Just have a look at the other side. £21. I was just charging the phone in the van because all my power supplies ran out, all my power packs ran out, so I'm running on empty. So I'm charging the phone from the van, 3 bleeps, and then it will all off. There we go. Look at that. Yes, boy. Number 2 from Bottle Pit. Get in there. That's what I say. Yeah, boy. Ooh. 2 more minutes. 1 more. Just to show you off. Look at that. Happy days. Thank you. Second session, 3rd night. Happy days. £21 common. Laters.
Two carp catches, 1 mirror, 1 common on my second session on Bottle Pit. Happy Jack the Hat. I arrived at the lake before first light, and I spent the morning searching, looking and searching for any signs of carp around the lake. I kept doing laps until about 10:30, 11 in the morning, before I finally settled on choosing to swim peg 18, which is down the east end of the lake.
Hi everyone, good morning. Jack the Hat here again. You join me on my carp fishing adventures. I'm here again at Bottle Pit in Diss on my club water. It's my second day, first proper morning. I've been awake since 3:45 watching the water, where I spreaded a loads of boilies yesterday. I've seen 10 carp show, and they weren't just like noses out of the water, they're proper head, shoulders, knees and toes out of the water, smashing on the surface. I have not seen another carp show anywhere else. It's been fizzing all over me this morning. Wasn't very good yesterday late afternoon, evening. Someone jumped in to the peg beside me, started crashing around his marker float, and then he moved up a swim, done it all in there, moved up another swim, done it all in there. I think he's 3 swims up the bank now, but basically where I was baiting, and even though I wasn't that far out, basically where I baited up yesterday, he's fishing over the top of me, so I had to reel my rods in and pull them back closer towards me by a couple of rod lengths. So I was basically fishing singles last night. I had 3 bleeps on the left hand rod at 3:45, that's what woke me, and I'd been done because there wasn't a bait left on the hook. So change of tactics this morning, well not really change of tactics, change of setups this morning. I had a wafter and actually I think I had 2 wafters out yesterday on fluorocarbon and D-rigs. But what's going out there today is, because there's a bit of weed out there, I'm not 100% sure on how deep the weed is, but I reckon probably about a foot. Right, so first rod that's going out there, if I do land in it, over it, anywhere near it, is the ever faithful naked chod rig. There we are, and I'm going to leave, I don't know what's that, 12 inches from the lead to the first bead, and then another 7 or 8 inches to the second bead, just so if I do go over any weed at all, I'm fishing safe. And on there is one of my fluoro orange, ever faithful, tried and tested, all day classic blank pop-ups. Now, back in 2013-14, when these bad boys were being tested, everyone who tried these blank pop-ups, the yellow or the orange ones, never blanked on them. That's why I call them the blanks, because no one ever blanked on them. Apart from me, I couldn't catch on the yellow ones. I could catch on the orange ones, but I could never catch on yellow. But there we go, is rod number 1. That's going to be my left hand rod on my green alarm. Rod number 1 is the ever faithful naked chod rig. Now, that's going to be over the main spread of boilies, slap bang in the middle of it. My right hand rod is going to be about a rod length off of the bank, basically in the margin. Buy some lily pads. It's got to be on a leg clip setup, and it's got to be a wafter rig. And I was feeding Heath spoilies from Incredible Baits. Just a couple of handfuls went over that rod yesterday. Obviously, when the guys jumped in there, I had to move it again. So basically, you know, they've gone further up the bank now than what they were yesterday. So I can put this back to where I baited and where I had it yesterday. But as I've got no Heath wafters or pop-ups at the minute, because they're out of stock when I placed my last order with Incredible Baits, I'm using one of my own special tried and tested night and day pearl wafters. That's a white one. My pearl wafters, they're pretty special. That's the rig. About 8 inches of incredible tackle fluorocarbon to a size 6 choddy hook, little bait screw and a little round wafter. That is rig number 2. Now, if it start getting hectic or start getting bites and I want to cast my nets in, right, my third rod set up, ready to go, and that is on a fluorocarbon D rig as well, but it's on a helicopter setup, this one, just in case, again, if there is any weed out there. The hard spots in the margin I know is okay with a leg clip, so that's, you know, that's alright. But if I decide to put this helicopter more out of the margin into the lake and hit that weed or any of that low-lying weed, then obviously a heli setup's obviously better. There you go. And on this one, I've got one of my favourite baits I ever used to make with Nash products. Now, I couldn't make it and advertise it when I was with Nash Baits, because some of the ingredients that I used to make them with weren't Nash ingredients. And obviously I was loyal to Nash, and I was only making and advertising the baits I made with all Nash ingredients. But now I'm not making baits with Nash anymore. I'm just making my own hook baits for fun. I can use those ingredients and get those ingredients off any bait company in the world. So, well, not any, the best, should I say, because only the best ingredients go into my hook baits. So these are what I love to call the sea and land, the S&L hook baits, the best of the sea and the best of the land, the S&Ls. And these were the Mark 1 versions. These are what I caught on that old scaly mirror last week. There you go. Don't know if you can see that. Little dumbbell, that's what I caught on last week, the old dark scaly old grey mirror. That's what I caught on last week. These are the Mark 1s. Now, the Mark 2s, these ones, these are the high vis, ultraviolet, and I mean ultraviolet, fluoro purple hook baits. Now these wafters are really special. Now the difference between the fluoro red and the fluoro purple is about 7 different ingredients. 4 ingredients that I couldn't get hold of last year, I managed to get hold of this year. Those 4 ingredients mixed together to make one big ingredient, plus some extra powders and oils that I didn't put in the red ones. Well, the red ones work. I caught a £19 old grey scaly mirror last week. So if the red ones, fluoro red ones work, the fluoro violet purple have got to work, because they're new and improved. They're even better. So there you go. That's the backup rod for now. So what's going out is an orange blanked fluoro pop-up on a naked chod, and one of my special night and day pearl wafters, a white one. And what we're going to do is I'm going to now spread a load of trap 12mm, 16mm boilies all over my marker float again. I'm probably going to put in another 2, maybe 3 kilo of boilies. Now that seems a lot, but I'm boilie fishing, and the only place I've seen shows this morning has been over my boilies. Now everyone keeps telling me that's a margin water, you know what, use small handfuls of bait, PVA bags. Well, that they might. I keep getting told, oh, they show everywhere anyway. You know, you can cast a show and fish, but you'll be doing it 100 times. You know, it don't get you nowhere. I'm not talking about just keep casting the show and fish. I'm talking about trying to get a group of fish feeding in my area to give me more chance to catch one and more coming with my hook baits. You know, if fish do start showing over my baited area again, like they did just an hour or two ago, then I will move the pearl wafter off the margin, reel that in, and I will put out the ultraviolet purple S&L wafter. Right, so that's it. I'm going to crack on. I'm not going to record myself baiting up and getting the rods out, because I'll probably take about 100 casts and probably mess up and waste a battery on my phone. But that's it for now. Join me in a little while later. I'll show you some views of the lake, of my swim and stuff like that, and we'll go from there. But until then, be happy. Love you all. and that's me baited out and cast out. As you can see, I have to sit down baiting up, casting out, because my back's that bad I can't stand up. But I've done it probably about 1.5 kilos, 2 kilos of boilies over the marker, floating over the area, and then a couple of handfuls of heast, trap over the marker rod, and then heast in the margin. That's it. Let's see if we can catch carp. Hi everyone, Jack the Hat again. I've just finished baiting up and getting my rods out. I did do a little video of it, but it took me 20 minutes, or 18, 19, 20 minutes. And to say that has killed me is an understatement. My back is completely gone now. Just sitting there using the catapult, and even though I'm not moving much, sitting on a bucket, and I'm just like moving forward a little bit, put my hands in the boilie bags, picking some out, catapulting them out. I'm in so much pain, I can't describe it. I've just now taken another 5 ml of liquid morphine. That's 20 ml liquid morphine I've taken already today. I can only take a maximum of 30 along with 40 ml tablets. I've already took 30 ml tablets already, so that's 50 ml of morphine I've took today already, and I am in crippling pain. So this is a video blog and vlog from the bivvy. I'm just sitting there watching the water. The breeze is trickling down this end now into this bay, into this corner. Like I said, I've spread about another 2 kilo of boilies all around the mark. No spot, just some to the left, some to the back of the spot, some to the right, some short. Loads of trap, 12. Loads of trap boilies from incredible baits. Loads of trap boilies, 12 millis, 16 millis, all over. Some special red ones that are tiger nut and a fruit, and they're red. I just bought some of them offline just to bulk out the trap, and plus red's my favourite colour, carp bait, so a tiger nut and fruit goes with like the trap, which is tiger nut. So I just got them as, so I don't run, just in case I run out of the trap. Really, I didn't want to come fish and run out before I place my next order, so I just have a couple of kilo of these red tiger nut and fruit boilies in the van, just in case I can't get an order in time from Incredible Baits. I don't want to ever be at a lake and like have to go home because I've ran out of boilies. So all my baits in my van. But I thought, you know, just a couple of handfuls of these red ones, just to, you know, like, you know, mix it up a bit. And they're tiger nut, like the trap, a tiger nut base, so it can't do no harm, can it? You know, I can't get no. I got about 5 kilo of trap boilies and about half a kilo of heast boilies left. So that's gonna have to last me for 2 weeks until I can get some more. But I'm only coming next Friday, next Saturday, 28th and 29th is the next time I'm fishing after this session, so I should have enough for then. But yeah, rods are out. Literally left hand rod on the naked trod went out perfectly, first time asking, and the right hand rod with the pearl wafter on just went crack. You know, that whole margin, you know, like everyone said, that whole margin's like basically gravel all the way around the margin. So, you know, just around some lilies, couple of handful of heast boilies over the top of that one, and yeah, you know, we're fishing for the day. I'm glad I've got up early and I've done things now. You know, it's still early, but I'm done for the day. I don't think I'm going to move very much. I don't think you're going to hear from me very often. Don't think I'm going to do any more videos or anything like that today, unless I catch or unless my back sort itself out, because this morphine either need to hurry up and kick in, or I just need to go to sleep for a few hours and try and sleep it off, because I'm in so much pain. You know, you don't understand like how much of an effort it takes me to come fishing. Anyway, to get out of bed, to get motivated to get out of bed, to get motivated to come fishing. You know, to be bothered. You know, to have a reason to, other than just when I'm here. You know, it's not too bad. I'm okay. I get my rods out, get the bivvy up. You know, get my bed chair out of the van, and then I can just lay there. I'd only be doing that at home and banging my head up against the wall. So, you know, just to get out of the house, you know, it's nice to come fishing, but I can't do it every day. I wish I could, because it do make me feel better within myself. You know, like I don't think so crazy thoughts. I'm not sad. I'm happy. You know, I'm not depressed. I'm quite high. You know, but when my back's this bad, I just want to curl up in a ball and cry. I feel like crying. I'm in that much pain. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Rods are out, bait's out. You know, I'm just going to sit on my hands, and if I don't get nothing today, this afternoon, I'm going to leave the rods out. They're perfect how they are. If not, I would have recast again and again until they were, and I was, you know, they were done and I was happy with them. So I'm happy with the rods. They can stay out there till this time tomorrow, and if need be, we'll reassess it. Hopefully my back isn't as bad as it is today than, you know, tomorrow. And I think we're gonna have to go home. My back's hurting that much, but enjoy your day, friends, family, followers, fisherman friends, and Facebook fuckers. You know who you are. Mum, the lake don't look bloody beautiful anymore, does it? Fucking gale force winds, sleet, rain and hail. Happy fucking day. Go on, you schoolies, let's go catch the carp. Hi everyone. I was then packing up to go home, and the right hand rod ripped off, and we've got one in the net, in the sling, in the 23 pound 10 ounces. I went on the scales. Really lovely mirror, dark mirror again. So there we have it. Look at that. Really jet black. Really nice. Happy days. 2310. Double mirror. Fallen to the pole wafters. Over a bed of incredible baits, east boilies. Let's turn around, have a look at the other side. chunk, proper dark black across the back, chunky mirror. Happy days. Lovely old mirror. Perfect. Let's get back in the lake, so I can finish packing up and going home. 23:10. Happy days.